Aspas Valorant setup will be interesting for players who want to play like the Brazilian superstar. Eric Aspas Santos rose to fame as a star duelist for the Loud team that won the 2022 champions. He remained with the team until the end of the 2023 season and performed brilliantly. In 2024, he joined Leviatan, where he continues to show his excellence. Aspas is best known for playing mobility-based duelists like Jet and Raze, which allow him to fly around parts of the map and shoot people in the head. He currently holds the record for the most kills on a single map in the Valorant Champions Tour. For those who want to get better at Valorant and are wondering what settings Leviatan Aspas has, we have the answer. Here we have compiled how he likes to play. What mouse does Aspas use? Aspas uses the Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2 White. Many players prefer it. It's very light, has a short click latency, and is very sturdy. It also has a great cable and very good mouse feet that glide smoothly. Aspas Pro Mouse Settings. Aspas Pro Mouse Settings. Professionals not only need to use the best wireless mouse that they feel most comfortable with, but they also need the perfect mouse settings. We recommend finding the most comfortable mouse sensitivity and settings for you, but it's also a good idea to check out the best Valorant sensitivities used by other pros to get a baseline of use. You can compare yourself to them. We have Aspas Pro settings for you to try out for yourself. If you want to improve and rank up in Valorant, you need to make sure you're comfortable with the perfect sensitivity and mouse settings. Aspas' Crosshair Settings. Professional players like Aspas also need to be familiar with the crosshairs they use to ensure perfect aim. Many fans want to try out Aspas Valorant settings to see if they work. Many of the best Valorant players use the cyan crosshair for several reasons. It is visible on almost every surface and enemy. Unlike most backgrounds, it is bright enough that you never lose sight of it. Other experts prefer a small dot as a crosshair because it takes up less space on the screen and allows you to see your opponent more easily. This allows you to achieve headshots more often with one tap. However, Aspas and others believe that using a dot reticle in Valorant makes the reticle less visible and also allows you to control the recoil. Aspas' Keybind Settings. Aspas' Valorant key bindings are almost the same as the default settings, as are most Valorant Pro settings. The only difference from the default settings is that he changed the use key binding for equipped abilities. Many professionals do this to make it easier to move when using skills. Skill 1 remains C, but the key binds for the other 3 skills have all been changed to suit his preferences. Aspas has made some changes to his default keyboard shortcut settings. One difference is that he moved jump to mouse wheel down. Many pro players changed this key combination in games like CS:GO and Valorant, as this makes bunny hopping much easier and helps improve movement. Another difference between Aspas Valorant settings and the default is that, like most pros, he has moved his ability shortcuts to mouse buttons. This makes it much easier to act and maintain good movement. Aspas' Video Settings. Aspas is using an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 and a Zowie XL2586X 360Hz monitor. For professional gamers, using a high-frequency monitor is important to provide the best possible immersive competitive gaming experience. Despite using the most powerful graphics card available, Aspas plays with the lowest possible graphics settings to further maximize FPS and ensure that PC performance is not affected during critical phases of the game. Aspas explains almost all of the settings in the following video. It's a bit old, but it's worth checking out to get a deeper understanding of the pros and cons of some settings. With these settings, you could play Valorant just like Aspas does. We recommend using the settings that you are most comfortable with. However, fans should try these settings to see if they work well for them, or you can use these settings as a base and make small changes as needed. Aspas Pro settings are sure to improve your gameplay, whether you're a beginner player looking to improve quickly or an experienced player looking for a change. Aspas Pro Map Settings. The mini-map is a useful part of the Valorant interface for players. To effectively gather as much information as possible, it is important to set up the mini-map properly. This allows players to see what is happening around them and on the other side of the map. Aspas' equipment. Before we move on to the Aspas game settings, we need to clarify a few things. However, it is clear that gaming gear is different from regular hardware. As you can see, all professional gamers use top-of-the-line gaming gear to improve their game performance. It is expected that professional gamers, especially those like Aspas himself, will use the best gaming equipment available. Playing Valorant with a stable FPS is a must for all competitive gamers. This often requires updating your PC to keep up with new hardware requirements. Aspas has a modern gaming PC that can easily play Valorant, especially at low settings. However, its components are powerful enough to achieve high and stable frame rates in Valorant, and that's all that matters. Aspas also has a separate PC for gaming, with the same GPU and CPU as his gaming PC. Yes, that's an exaggeration, but it does allow you to stream in the highest quality possible. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest news and updates. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite gaming setup tips or what you'd like to see next on the channel. Let's build a gaming community together.